Okay, here we are once again from my friends at tabletpcreview.com. This is we're on a Toshiba Encore 8. And that's actually the Write, which means it has the pen. And we are currently in Manga Studio 5, which is also known as Clip Paint. And I am currently in a 1920 by 1080 file. So, and by the way, I'm going to turn that off. This toolbar you see up here at the top is Toolbar Creator 2.2. But the first thing that I was asked about was, can I go in and make some uh, fast lines just to see how good the tracking works. So here are, oh, that one didn't keep up. That's actually never happened with that size pen before. Okay, so there's a bunch of really fast, oh, I touched the eraser button, that's what happened. There's a bunch of really fast ellipses, and we can zoom in and see that there's essentially no faceting there on the edge. And of course, that's with a small pen. So let's clear that and make the pen a little bit larger. And see how it keeps up now. Pretty well. I won't even bother to zoom in on those. But if I slow down just a little bit, we're not going to see any faceting at all on any of those edges as we zoom in. So let's try some larger pens. One of my favorite for this test is the G pen. And I currently have no stabilization on. And let's set that down just a little bit. Let's make a 100 pixel G pen. And that's the full screen. So how well does it do at translating pressure sensitivity? And it does very well. And you can see there's a little jitter in there. Some of that's from me. So for the purpose of the demo, let me turn stabilization all the way up, clear the palette, and do a few slow strokes from big to small. And even with the fairly large pen that I have, I can go in and do some controlled writing. Let's see how well it tracks. At this size, it's a little bit laggy, but there's no question about the smoothness of the lines and the pressure control inside of this program with the AES pen. So just for giggles, let's try a new canvas, and let's make a much larger pen and see how well that tracks. It's getting a little chuggy, but it's keeping up. That's the hard part, is getting those strokes to end. I still think that this is more pressure accuracy than I get on my pen-abled devices, right? So that's a quite big pen. In fact, what I haven't shown you is that that is in fact a 10,000 by 7,000 pixel canvas, and the pen that I'm using here for that stroke is a 2000 pixel brush size. So it was keeping up pretty well, and as you can see, if we zoom way in, you know, there's a little bit of bumpiness in that line, but I think that that's sort of an extreme case. But, you know, I also have some very small strokes in there, small parts of the stroke, even with this incredibly large pen.